Howdy friends, and welcome to this special edition of my campground channel. The long-awaited Palo Pinto State Park has opened in the great state of Texas, and I was able to tour this fabulous park with my newest travel partner, Pinto the Possum. The park is located about an hour west of Fort Worth, Texas. You can follow I-20 west, and your GPS will take you either up or down Highway 16 to the former railroad and oil town of Strawn, Texas. Be sure to stop by Mary's Cafe in Strawn for the state food of true Texans, chicken fried steak. The gravy coma is just a bonus and at no extra charge. Then take Farm to Market Road 2372 west of Strawn to Park Road 77 and the park office. As you look at the park map, you will see the Russell Creek Equestrian Campground, the Warbler Ridge Campground, the Canyon View Day Use Area, the Crappie Cove Day Use Area, the Painted Stick Campground, and the main trailhead. There are 35 full hookup campsites in Russell Creek and Warbler, with an additional 11 walk-in tent-only sites in the Painted Stick area. Additional backcountry primitives campsites are 2 miles west along the Texas and Pacific Trail. There are 8 ADA campsites noted in dark blue, and I believe all additional RV sites are accessible with the exception of site number 35 because there are steps to the picnic area. You will want to refer to my exclusive Campground Worksheet for details and comments on every campsite. As you hike down the 16 miles of trails of this beautiful park, maybe you are like me and wonder what stories the land would tell. As I stop at the lookouts along the Raptor Ridge Trail, I imagine Comanche scouts watering their Indian ponies in Russell Creek, or I see a patrol of U.S. Army cavalry riding across the ridge above Palo Pinto Creek. Before we look at the campgrounds, let's take a look at the day use areas and see what you have to look forward to. Beginning in the Canyon View Day Use Area, you will find lots of parking, paved paths to the playground in the center, picnic tables, and a beautiful pavilion. You're going to be super impressed with the planning and thought that went into this park, as it has something for everyone, and everyone now includes trails and equipment with those with mobility issues. There is also a path to the Canyon View Scenic Overlook. Our next stop is Crappie Cove Day Use Area, and what a view from the top as you go down the road. There is a lot of parking on both sides of the road as you head down the hill. At the bottom, you will find a bathroom, fish cleaning station, lots of handicap parking, a boat ramp, fishing dock. A well-designed ADA-compliant path takes everyone to the covered picnic area and the fishing dock. There is also an ADA kayak-assisted loading vent, which will make sense to anyone in a wheelchair. More parking and trails along Tucker Lake are a great way to explore. I can't wait to see this view in the fall. Our next stop is the Painted Stick walk-in tent camping area and the main trailhead in the park. You can see the picnic tables and bear boxes nestled back in the wood. Don't worry though, no bears are here, just some very crafty raccoons in this more remote area of the park. There is a vault toilet and an ADA ramp up to it. Next to the toilet is site number 36, an actual paved walk-in campsite for those with mobility issues. Bravo, Texas Parks and Wildlife. At the main trailhead is another vault toilet, plenty of parking, water bottle fill station, and a map of the trails. Texas Parks and Wildlife has used crushed granite throughout the park, and all of the accessible trails use this base combined with a wax coating to make it easier to explore this remote wilderness area. As you leave, you will see the connecting trail in its crushed granite path along the side of the road. You can actually take this path all the way to Canyon View, making for a very nice adventure in your hiking shoes, tennis shoes, wheelchair, or the free Grit Freedom Chair or Action Track adaptive devices. These can be reserved in advance. Back to the front of the park, you will find a huge parking area for day use equestrian visitors. Park your horse trailers here and giddy up. If you feel the ground shaking, it's not an earthquake, but just the train that comes rumbling through this area about twice a day. Next is the Russell Creek bathroom with showers, which is getting its final touches here. Behind it is the RV dump station. Our next stop is the nicest equestrian campground I have ever seen in my entire life. Let's get started with site number 1, which is an ADA site. The crushed gravel and crushed granite, along with the concrete path to the picnic table you can actually fit your wheelchair under, is glorious. You can see the horse stalls in the back or the side of each of the campsites in this area. Site number 3 is a huge pull-through, and all sites have water, electric, and sewer hookups. Site number 4 is another ADA site, but it's a pull-through instead of a back-end. Site number 5 has a small camping area, but an absolutely huge pull-through driveway down on the curve of this campground. All campsites here at Palo Pinto can be used by RV, equestrian, or tent campers. But can I just offer a simple request of my fellow campers? This entire park has amazing campsites, and I didn't find a single one that I considered inferior in any way. With that in mind, equestrian campers can't really camp anywhere else other than here. And disabled campers in wheelchairs really need a little more concrete to maneuver easily. So please, try to book all of these sites as a last resort if you are not in one of these categories, or if it is apparent the site might go unused. I have booked sites 6 months in advance into the only ones available and struggled in the dirt and mud while families use the ADA sites for kids on bicycles. Thank you in advance, and let's all camp Texas friendly. Palo Pinto State Park's land was acquired in 2011, and its completion was delayed by COVID, but it opened on March 1st of 2026. It sits above a 90-acre Lake Tucker, which was created by the WPA in 1937. The park is almost 4,900 acres and is the first state park to open in Texas in 25 years. Next stop is Warbler Ridge, and you're going to love this campground. Site number 11 is the first one, and it is an ADA site. It's huge and has a fantastic view. This whole campground is on a ridge, so there are views all around it. You might notice all of the great concrete pads that are level with the ground, easy access to utilities, and extra parking. Again, great job, Texas Parks and Wildlife. Sites number 15, 17, 19, and 21 aren't huge, but they have a nice view out of the backside of the campsite. Wow! Palo Pinto translates into painted stick and is a reference to the blueberry juniper trees. Palo Pinto Mountains are about a 15-mile ridge that extend from west of Strawn, Texas to Fortune Bend along the Brazos River just below the dam at Lake Possum Kingdom. Some consider it a northern extension of the Texas Hill Country, and the highest point reaches about 1,500 feet, so you won't need oxygen or need to get acclimated to the altitude. Site number 20 is an ADA site across from the bathroom. Did you notice the bathroom also has a shower and a storm shelter and a playground behind it? There was still construction on the bathroom here, but if you go to the park website link in the description of this video, you can actually see virtual 360 views of each bathroom in the campground. They're not as big as Buc-ee's, but super nice and clean. Directly across the road from the bathroom is ADA site number 22. My goodness, this site is gorgeous. while Site 23 is an ADA site right next to the bathroom. If you like history, you'll be interested to know that native Indian tribes have lived on this land for over 8,000 years. Those included the Tonkawa, the Kiowa, Wichita, the Lipan Apache, and the Comanche. The Spanish explorers introduced horses in the 1600s, and the Apache were the first to use horses in their culture. However, the Comanche became legendary and have been called the greatest horsemen of all time as they roamed a territory from southern Colorado down through the high plains of Texas, north and central Texas, and even as far south as Mexico. At the age of 27, Quanah Parker became chief of the Quahati band of Comanches and continued the conflict with settlers moving west into what was known as Comancheria. The Comanche were smart, fierce, and stealthy, and they were a thorn in the side of the U.S. government. Being the last tribe of warring Indians, the U.S. Army raided the tribe in what is present-day Palo Pinto Canyon. With all of their winter supplies burned and over 2,000 horses killed, Quanah Parker was forced to save his people and surrendered to the U.S. Army. Some campsites like Site 27 don't have much shade, but every campsite has a very large awning over the concrete picnic paths. You can also see how nicely spaced apart the sites are. Very few sites are backed into or right up beside their neighbor. This is a camper's dream come true. One of my favorite features of the park is its remoteness. It's far away from any highway and should be extremely quiet and extremely dark at night, which I love. Site 35 was a very nice site, but is the only RV site I found that was not accessible. Want to see what makes this park so special to me and a lot of other campers? I'm talking accessible trails, not an old asphalt path around the bathroom and playground, but paths that take you out into the wild. First thing you have to do is be able to get there. This is my horse. It's a Ram 1500 four-wheel drive, and I use it to explore and pull my camper with. Inside is an engineering marvel. My horse is equipped with an AdaptSolutions link seat, which is like a leather saddle that will guide you up and down into your truck without any 8-second requirement. In the back, I have a Bruno Outrider that brings my manual or portable electric wheelchair to me. This is how I got here, but check out my adventure once I was here. I called the park office ahead of time and reserved the Grit Freedom Chair. Like anything new, figuring out how to transfer over safely is a little bit of a challenge. The park also has action track chairs, and I have used those before at another park. I recommend bringing a long sliding board to transfer in and out of those easily. Ranger Kate was super helpful in giving me instructions and guidance. Next, I had to figure out how to make it work, as this was my first time on one. If you have long legs, I would recommend bringing a gait belt to secure your legs, as there is not a ton of adjustment, but I made it work. The Grit does have handles in the back if you get tired, lazy, or just think your travel partner needs some exercise too.
It has handles here for you.
Yes, I know, like a stroller, I can push you like a baby.
Ready, set, go. I wasn't expecting an incline so quick, and the chair doesn't go backwards. Short strokes is the secret to these hills, I soon learned. Okay, I got it now. And I ain't got it. Third time is a charm, and I'm off to the races now. I'm a quick learner, so I thought. Here's a wild build tip for the Grit chair.
So this Grit's pretty easy going straight, but on an incline or turning, you learned that you have to pull back on one and the wheel and push on the other, and the wheel will, help get you going. See, I want to try to go downhill, pull back on the left, push on the right. See, I'm barely using the left lever because the hill path.
If you were in a wheelchair, have you ever wanted to sit out and away from it all and enjoy a sight that you pushed yourself to? Well, I did today.
Good thing it's Orange Day.
Well, friends, thanks to Ranger Kate and all of her assistants today. She has a map of the trails for the Grit and ones for the track chair she can share with you. Just check at the front office when you check out your chair. Office staff will take your selected chair to any of the trailheads you desire. I also want to thank Superintendent Adams for reserving the chair for me. I was the first one to use the adaptive equipment at this great park and currently hold all of the park records, so come show me what you got. I also want to give a shout out to the entire staff as they shagged the Grit and were super friendly. Look, I know you guys didn't design this entire park, but I'm pretending you did, and I want to thank each of you for making this day trip an excellent experience. I will definitely be back. Well, friends, time for me and my partner Pinto to hit the trail if I can just get him out of this stupid tree. Until next time, so long.